Hello and welcome to the, I guess, finale, maybe or not. I don't know. This may be the finale or not. I'm not fully sure. But yeah. Um, Now I also saw that a few people also wanted the God of Orsus deku, and I will continue that now because I didn't think I would actually continue it in the beginning, just because it was I saw the idea right before I recorded, and I just found a quick picture, quick research, and began. So I didn't have any idea of like story or how I would do it. Um, so yeah, but I tried, and it seemed like some people liked it. I hope so at least. Like in I think the in the almost 24 hours. Um, it's the second. It's the ranked second on views of like gained views in these 24 hours. So yeah, I'm very surprised that it climbed out the ranks so fast, even though a big rank like the least is like 2 views. And it's my 50 sub finale and info, and then it's 100. Whereas Deku was a Fem Deku was a hybrid of an Enderman and stuff like that. Viking, Enderman and Creeper, Viking, the same, and then the second place goes to God of Horus. Then first place, of course, Enderman and Creeper, because that's one of my most, um, like, I guess, liked series because of how many watched it and liked the videos. Even though I think most people like the What if Naruto or the combined series, like the What if Deku was Lich and What if Naruto was a Rimmer Tempest, the merge series there. I think most people like that series. So yeah, but tomorrow is Thursday, I think. I don't remember. I think yeah, Thursday. Yeah, pretty sure. Um, and so I don't think I have anything to do tomorrow. So I think I will be able to make the second part of the Orsus God Deku. I just wanted to make this because to be I don't know almost done with the series. I don't fully quite know, but yeah. I guess we just jump right into it. Now, last time on the last part, uh, basically the sports festival happened. USJ, I think, or that happened the second part. I don't quite remember. Um, but now he will meet his like descendants, like the people from his bloodline, because they have his blood basically. They have to be because they have to like have him as a citizen. They have to know his blood type. Basically, all the normal medical stuff that I don't fully know. Um, so and like also weight, height, and stuff like that. So that's basically what he does. He has done this almost at the beginning. I just forgot about it or didn't quite want. I didn't think of it. Um, they took his blood, DNA, and everything, just to make sure he doesn't, to see if any like living relatives he has from, because he has said to them, the people, or like as he said, he has had children before, so they want to see if the descendants of those children are alive, basically. So they go quick run check about like um, I'm sorry, just gotta message. I'll Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. It's just important other stuff that I have to answer. Um, because I also have something to do today. I know I don't really need to say this anymore because I've said it so many times. But yeah. Um, Now, basically, um, like I said, he had a blood test. It came as positive. They found someone with this almost not identical, but the same blood type, a bit of the same DNA, not a lot, but they have found like lots of different people with the part of his DNA, but there was one single like family line that had almost identical DNA to him, other than the female and the characteristic, the how they look now, of course, and a mix of also their parents and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically it about that. So there's one single family line that is now called Minorias, who has before always kept the same name, Björn's other name, like last name basically. They always had that name, but when Inko got married, she didn't want to keep the name because she didn't like it. She didn't like it didn't hear right to for her name, like Ink Inko something something old Viking name, last name. So yeah, that's basically it about that. Um, so they found this out that Inko is the most closest to his family as they could get, because they searched every single place on the planet, and they found very many people who had his DNA, but just a small part of it because they're so far out of the bloodline. So yeah, that's basically what happens. Um, Now, and the reason how they did this is because they had the mother of each child, like of the family line, always, and the husband of course is in on it. They always have children with the husband and the wife, and the wife also, and the husband is also agreed to this. I know this is very bad and isn't how supposed the relationships are supposed to go. It's just a reason behind the DNA stuff. They have another child, and they're almost always female in his bloodline. So, and the female has a child with another man, like you could say hooker or basically from the bar, you could say. And that's basically um, the rest goes down, and the children, both of the children, like the half sister or and half brother, always get together. And if it is a girl, they just give it to the man or keep the child and just say that it's the husband and the wife's child as well, that they're just sisters, or so yeah. But if they're male, they kind of like you could say forced relationship. They tell like first they have like they know each other and that they don't know that they're sister or brother, and then later in life they will tell that they're sister brother and tell about how everything's gone in the family and stuff like that. But when Inko came, she didn't want to be a part of that. She ran away. So that's and found Hisashi basically, and that's basically how she is so close to Bjorn's timeline, or Zuko's time, no, not timeline, Zuko's bloodline. That was I guess, a bit long as. Oh shit. a bit long explanation, you could say. I'm sorry if it was very long, but yeah. Continuing. Now, also, now we go through after the sports festival, basically. Basically, ugh. Um, Now, after the sports festival, Azuku and Nimuru lives together. I'm gonna say that as well. Well, Zuku or Bjorn lives with Midnight or Nimuru, or Numeri, whatever you call her. I'm just gonna call her Midnight for to simple it, to make it simple. But yeah. Now, also, basically, um, Nezu calls Zuku because he has a phone, not like the best, like the newest phone, kind of like an, let's say, a pretty like modern phone as you see in other people phones, like a fully touchscreen. Um, Basically, a kind of like, let's say, I'm not gonna say like one phone is better than the other. It's just an example. A Samsung, basically a very upgraded Samsung, basically with more battery power, better screen quality, better more storage, basically that upgraded Samsung with lots more storage, better processing power, and everything. So yeah, and no no offense to people who has iPhones or any other phone. Just gonna say that, just as an example. Um, Now, basically, Nizza calls him, and Bjorn picks up, and he says, "Hello, this is Bjorn or slash Izuku. Who is this?" Well, Bjorn or slash or Izuku, um, I I need you to come to my office, quite fast actually, or not actually fast. It's never. Just can you please come to my office? All right, Nezu. I'll be there in, let's say, 10 minutes. Okay. See you later. And he hangs up. And then Midnight says, babe, who is that? Oh, it was Nezu. He asked me to come to his office. I don't know why, but I guess I'll come back. See ya. See ya. And he leaves. And begins to go towards the UA in his office. Um, and basically, oh, just wait just wait a few sec. I have to do this very fast, I think. There we go. I'm sorry about that, but I just have to do that quickly. But yeah, continuing. So Nezu gets, or Izuku gets to Nezu's office, and Nezu it, which, and he knocked. Oh, I'm sorry. He knocks on the door. Nezu says, "Come in." Izuku goes in, and Nezu begins to basically explain that they have found descendants of his daughters and sons. And we found that one family is, in particular, very close to your bloodline. The rest are far out on the bloodline, but like this family that we found, it's very close, like almost 80% your DNA. So we are kind of fond of, or very surprised that they had this much resemblance to your DNA in so many years. Like,
It's been over 4,000 years old, if you're 1,000 years. So, we're very surprised about how long this bloodline has lived on, at least the DNA, at least. Also, as big as it can is. So, quite surprised. But we'll also found out some very disturbing things about one of your of this bloodline. That is, and he basically explained what I explained of how the DNA continued on as big, such big DNA portion of Izuku, basically. Basically what I explained before. Um, Now, let's say Izuku is quite taken aback of this, and he asks, "Well, can I meet these descendants of my children?" Well, I guess we can do that, but it will be quite hard to actually not be quite hard to do that, to actually convince them that you're their, or you're her, I guess you could say, and his grand, very grand father. So, I'll call her. I have her number, so I'll call her and tell her to come here. No, and you'll meet each other. And if she doesn't, or him doesn't believe, we'll just take a blood test or DNA test to prove it. Alright then. I guess I'm okay with that. Good. Alright then. How do you want to meet her? Now, or do you want to meet them another day? I guess I'll meet her today. Alright then. And as he begins to call her, the house, basically. The house phone. Because that's what the phone number he found. Or else it was private. So yeah. He calls the house phone. Hishashi picks up and he says, "Hello, this is Midoriya's residence. Who am I And this is Hisashi. Who am I speaking with?" "Hello, Mr. Midoriya. Well, I have, you could say, an old family member. A very old family member that wants to meet Inko." Wait a sec. I'll ask her if she wants. She says no. She doesn't want to talk to her family again. "Oh, I promise you, this will be quite, you could say, surprise. It ain't one of her, you could say, closest family members, but it's a very, very, very old one. You could say let's say, about over 4,000 years old family member."
What did you say? Over 4,000 years old? That's impossible. No one could live that long.
"Well, we have physical proof right here."
"Well, can I speak to this family member?"
"Of course. Here you go, Bjorn."
"Thank you. Hello. I guess you are Hisashi, am I right?"
"Yes, and who am I speaking to?"
"Well, my name is Bjorn. Last name, I don't know what last name I'd give him, so just Bjorn."
How do you, I guess the truth about the family member thing, about 4,000 years old thing, it can't be possible. No one can live that long."
"True, no one can live that long, but a person who has been in ice for that long can and have been revived. That is possible."
You're lying, I know it. Impossible. Everyone who's and scientists have tried many times over the years, and no, and every single patient has died. Oh, I died in natural ice, or not died, but I guess you could say fell asleep in natural ice. Fine. If we meet you, will this be over? Will you not talk to us anymore? Fine. It's your choice. If you do not want to talk to me. Okay. Where are you so we can get there? Now, what time? Well, I'm at UA, in Ezu's office. And I guess you could say now, it's whatever time really for me. I have all the time I can. Alright then. And he hangs up. Now we go to Inko and Hisashi's perspective, or Hisashi's perspective, more precisely. Hey, honey, you know the people that called? Yes, I said I didn't want to meet my family members again. Well, apparently this is a very old family member, and about 4,000, over 4,000 years family member. What? That ain't possible. And he basically explains and says that if we go and meet him, and it's our choice or your choice if we don't want to meet him again. Fine. Okay then. I'm sorry. About that I just had to something. But yeah, continuing. Where was I again? I was, yeah, I remember. Fine. They begin to walk towards UA. Basically, they get in. They go to Nezu's office, and they see this gigantic man standing in front of them with white beard, white hair, and everything. And they say, "Holy Mother of God, you're tall and big." I get that a lot. I see that my bloodline got smaller after the years. Tragic. Well then. Alright then. Now, I know you won't believe me at all, but I'm guess your grand, very old grandfather, you could say. And I was not a part of the thing that happened in your family line. Of at least this part of the family line. This wasn't my intent to have this happened. I think I know who started it, but I didn't hope wouldn't happen. I trying to stop it as well. I guess I can't stop it now. It has already happened. But I guess you have stopped it by going out of the way. Thank you for that you have stopped this thing that has happened. Thank you for that. I appreciate it very much. I quite actually hoped that none of my bloodlines would survive, or at least a big part of it. Very hoped so, but can't do anything about it. You have done it about it, but I couldn't do anything. But yeah, if you want to have concrete proof that I am a part of your family, just very, very old, we'll take a blood test about it. Even though we have already done that, or you're in the database of bloodlines, so. But they took my blood and you have 80% of my DNA, which is quite depressing for myself, really. But enough of that. You seem about 40. Actually older than me in physical years, it seems like. Or you could say, yeah, physical years. I'm still 31 years old. Huh. Well then, we'll take a blood test to actually prove it to you. And that's what they do. They basically do a blood test. It comes out positive that they are in fact family, just a very, very distant, or not very distant, just very old family member. So yeah. Now, let's say, and basically, Inko hugs Izuku because she never had a, like, you could say, the right father figure, because her father was kind of, you could say, bad, didn't really care or anything. That's kind of also why he actually agreed to the thing, because he didn't care about it, pretty much everything. So yeah. If we're wondering, Hisashi is not all for one in this. Just gonna say that. Hisashi is another person. So yeah. Oh, quite tired. But yeah. I guess I'll end it here. I don't know. Yeah, I'll end it here. I've done enough, I think. There we go. That's basically it. I'll end here. But also, thank you for your support. We hit 125 subscribers as I'm filming this. And also, thank you for giving me the name of the Nile River. I didn't quite, I actually forgot the name of it. So thank you for saying that, and also, thank you for you being okay with me calling you Afia. It's just very hard to say the full name. If you're wondering who that is, check the script, or check the comments of What If Deku Was a God of Horses Part 1 plus info at the beginning. That video, look in the comments, and you'll see who that is. Also, I also see that people love it. I get some people love it, and I will promise I will make a part 2 tomorrow. It won't be as much info as I did in the beginning of the part 1. I don't think really I needed to talk as much. I just went on and on and on. I just couldn't stop. So yeah. But I'll make the part 2 tomorrow, and then part 5 on Friday. I don't know on Friday, or maybe actually yes, because yeah, Friday. I'm pretty sure I can make the finale of this series, Viking Deku. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're very close to the finale or finish. But yeah. Also, I'm sorry for the thing in the middle. I don't think it really. Oh, sorry. I don't think really it matters, because yeah. Also, I'm sorry that I haven't made like a thumbnail. It's just I kind of forgot about it. So on the next what if that I will make, I will make a thumbnail. I think, I don't know. If you want me to continue making thumbnails, comment down below. And if you don't care, then I don't know. comment down below. I don't know. Really. Like I said, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment down below. Your suggestions of what if. I take the what if suggestions. I don't have any new suggestions. I have ideas that I can do when I'm out of ideas. Like I have one starting idea from the 100 watt sub special, the Terraria one. Not fully sure I will actually make that. I don't know. Not quite sure. I was kind of just going off the spot, most of these. I have basically none of these planned or scripted or anything. I just come up with them right on the spot. So yeah, I think I'm quite proud of myself for actually coming up with them on the spot. On the spot. But yeah, I've told you long enough. Comment down below suggestions of what if you want me to do any what ifs. Leave a like, comment down below. Oh, I already said it. Subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.